Don't fall. Don't fall. Have you guys ever felt like a sudden rush of fear or panic that's like very hard to control? Well, that right there, my friends, is what anxiety is. I know, man, anxiety, man, we just wish in general that we have the answers to it, but but sadly we do got the answers to it. So for anybody that's dealing with anxiety, you feel me, anything between those lines, like I'm here for you, and just know that you're not alone, and you're not abnormal for dealing with it. You shouldn't feel ashamed of having it or being able to express about it. You're good, man. You're not the only one. Not only that, and you're just not alone. Just know that. Well, to break it down in an easy way, based off my own terminology, anxiety is really just of a feeling of uneasiness, or some form of stress that's like it's unable, like you're not able to pinpoint like what it really is. That's really what anxiety is. So one thing I want you guys to do is to take that first step, and is to realize and acknowledge like what it really is. And if you're unable to find that reason, and you're unable to pinpoint it, that's actually a good thing, because then that can show you, and you're able to reassure yourself that it's really just nothing, and maybe it's just your mind playing games, which is with you, and that's really what it is. But sometimes it could be deeper than it. It could be other causes which can trigger that, and etc. Like as I also mentioned in the beginning, marijuana and withdrawals are not just the only cause of anxiety. There's also other common triggers of anxiety. It could be your work environment, your school environment. It could be certain things like high expectation that's being held, and you're unable to meet that, and you find yourself stressing, and then it just creates that, and those are all the other like common triggers of it. So it doesn't just really have to be with drugs or any substances or any withdrawals. Sometimes it could just be your environment, and it could be overwhelming at some point. Once again, it doesn't even got to be your work. It could be your household. You may be in a toxic environment, and that in general could play a big role on why the anxiety is being triggered. And sometimes it just be too much for you to understand what's going on and to pinpoint what's really causing it. But really though, like the environment really plays a big role. So it's really uncommon to have anxiety if you're in a good environment, you're positive, like in a positive environment, and etc. But once again, it's still common to get it though. It doesn't even have to be that. You could be perfectly in a good household, have a good caring family, you could still have anxiety, and sometimes once again it's not your fault. I know you guys are probably like this far in this video and just asking yourself like, bro, what is the point of this video? Well, this video is not to tell you how to overcome anxiety, how to get rid of anxiety. Like, I'm gonna just be straight up with you guys. Anxiety is a very difficult and a confusing thing. It's one of the worst things somebody can deal with, because not only is just like you're feeling something that you don't know what's causing it, you feel me, and it's hard to pinpoint and get over it. But I'm gonna let you guys know there's you should have faith in it, you should have hope. And, this video is not to like be like, man, I'm cooked, I just watched it. Trust me, man, you will overcome anxiety, you will overcome all of that, you will overcome it, and you will win the battle. I'm telling you, if you feel like you're unable to talk to friends or family, you can't afford a therapist, or you're not able to bring yourself to go there, because you could type in the comments, let me know what's going on with you. If you feel like it's something like too personal to type in the comments, I'm gonna put my contact, my information, my Instagram, wherever the screen is at, kind of far, I can't really see. I'm gonna let you guys know you will be able to overcome anxiety. I'm not trying to like say, I feel your pain, and nah, I understand. It don't work like that, One way to help with the anxiety, man, you have to find a good environment, man. Get away from that toxic household if that's what's the cause. If you get away from that that boss that's always on you constantly, that's like having high expectations for you. And once you fail slightly, and he just quit that job if you have to. That's the first steps to take, you feel me? It doesn't only take for you to realize like what it is, but it's also an action to it too. You have to find a good environment, you feel me? Once you separate yourself from all that void and all that confusion, it just telling you you'll be able to breathe. That's step one. Step two is to I'm not trying to promote anything of any medical form or any type of ways. Do not use any substances, like anything as like a coping mechanism at all. I don't care if it's marijuana. I don't even care if it's ashwagandha. Because you see me, when I was like kind of having my anxiety moments in my little episodes, not that I have, you feel me? As no, you understand me, right? I would take ashwagandha because, you know, supposedly will help lower the cortisol level and etc. And if you find yourself unable to bear the pain any longer, you just want to get over it quick, ashwagandha will be a good route. I'm gonna put all the information on all that right there on the side of the screen. I know it's a little off topic, but I wouldn't promote that because I wouldn't want nobody using anything that is unnatural, even if it's of a natural form. Once again, marijuana. You're not slick, my boy. Don't do it. I wouldn't want y'all using it as a coping mechanism, because once you use something as a coping mechanism and you run out of it, man, the anxiety's gonna come back, bro. So once you smoke that weed and you go that 1 to 2 weeks smoking weed, let's say you run out and then you don't got enough resources to, you know, and then you have to go that couple of days without that weed, the anxiety is gonna creep in faster than you think it is, bro. You think you're gonna be cool, I don't need it, It's gonna come, and it's gonna be unexpected. Some people might not experience it, some people will, but trust me, for most part, majority of the people do experience it, so don't get it twisted. That's one thing people don't tell you about using drugs and substances as a coping mechanism. We all know alcohol, man. Don't even touch it, bro. Alcohol is poisonous. Don't even do that, my boy. No, but I forgot what step I was on. Just do it in a natural way. If you believe in God, you know, open that book, man. That's all it takes for you to open that book, build that relationship with God, you know, get on the right track, you feel me? You will feel relief, you feel me? Because once you trick your mind into like focusing on something else, I promise you the anxiety it'll walk out on you. You wouldn't even realize that. You're not even gonna realize that you had anxiety in the first place. So have a purpose of something. Find a bet, like a positive hobby. I don't know what happened to the camera. I'm so sorry, y'all boys. I'm so sorry. But once again, like, just you have to find a purpose in something. If you just find yourself always just laying back, having time alone to yourself, you know, that's a perfect opportunity for anxiety to creep in. You know, start spending more time with your family. If you always locked up in your room 24/7, you feel me? How do you expect to overcome anxiety or any form of depression you're dealing with if you're giving it action? But yeah, man, I don't know, man. This phone keep cutting off. It cut off like 4 times in one video, man. But yes, once again, I'm not gonna put my full government out there. I'm a student at Web. I'm currently majoring in psychology, man, and I'm just trying to take a leap of faith. And I want to start this channel off, and I want to give advices, you know, and I just want to be the ear to the community, you feel me? Because I know a lot of people go unheard, and which end up, you know, them doing to themselves. So I take mental health very serious, even if it's the slightest thing. It could be like relationship problems, bro. I take that serious too, because I know how it feels to be frustrated and unheard, and how it could drive you crazy to the point where you find yourself where you want to end it. But trust me, man, I just want to be the ear to the community. That's it for today's video. I promise you, I wish I could have provided way more information, especially within the book of psychology, and have that breakdown. But I want you guys to realize that I'm not saying as if it's not that serious. It is very much serious. I promise you, everything within the mental health is serious. But anxiety itself, you can't give it power, bro. Because once you give him that power and that upper hand, bro, you're going to let it win, and you just can't do that. Once again, it's very hard for you to let anxiety win. Because once again, not too long ago, I found myself in a position where I was just always in my head. I had anxiety attack, you know, I was stressing for no reason. I'm good and all that, but I still found myself stressing. But how I overcame it, I had faith, I worked on myself, I distanced myself from all the negativity that was causing it, you feel me? I'm not promoting it, I'm not saying to do any of that. Once again, you can do it in a natural way. You know, I took time out of my day, I prayed, got in my Bible, you know, and I just focused, you know. Meditating will help very great, but all that good stuff will help. Once again, man, I'm trying to figure out a name for this channel. I might go for Mr. Sight, you feel me? Mr. Sight, you know, nah. But that's it for today's video, man. I hope all y'all have a good day and have a blessed one, man. I'm out of here, boy. Shut up, you